Talanta Mtaani, yeah. Oh, nah.
Well, welcome to Sasini Talanta Mtaani Show. We are on season 6, and as always, I am your host, STL Yamumo. Now today we kick off with the Nairobi auditions. The judges are ready, and you back at home, I trust you're ready, and you are ready for some awesome talent. And kama kawaida, we have our guy Sasini on board. And because we as Kenyans, we love tea, and we know how much our contestants love tea, so every qualifier who gets 3 yeses, guess what? Gets to walk away with a packet of Sasini Gold tea. Because sisi wa Kenya manze, we're the only people I guess who drink tea every time. Asubuhi, mchana, ukiwa na jua, jioni. We like our tea, we love our tea, and Sasini is here just for that. So manze, let's get to see what part 1 of the Nairobi Sasini Talanta Mtaani Show is all about. And remember to always keep it interactive on all our social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram at Talanta Mtaani Show, and on Twitter at Talanta Show. And remember, you can get me at STL Yamumo. And right now, let's get the show started. This is definitely part 1.
Talanta Mtaani. Little Miss Perfect, you are the reason. You are Little Miss Perfect, and you are the reason I am saying yes to this crew today. So you should go and buy her something nice. I love the way you brought it out. You made dance look so easy. You are very talented. I know you're a contortionist, and I'd like to see that. So from me, it's a yes.
For me, it's a yes.
And for me, it's a yes. So from all of us, you are the first qualifiers from Nairobi auditions, and you get to get a hamper from Sasini. Kila mtu apokee yake. Congratulations, girls and gentlemen. Talanta Mtaani.
Well, this is definitely Sasini Talanta Mtaani Show, and tuko na the first guys ambao wame get a yes from the judges. Wanafahamika kama cheza, sio? Yes. Na kumekuwa aje uko ndani?
Umekuwa poa. Lakini pia unaogopa.
Mlikuwa mnaogopa nini?
Tujazoea. It's the first time.
Ebu niambie, hii dance group ilianza lini na mko aged between what to what?
This is the 3rd year. Na tulianza 2018.
Na wenye wako hapa mko between what ages?
9 to 15.
Nani ndio ule dancer mnoma kabisa hapa? Nani ndio ule dancer mnoma?
No. Sisi wote tu.
Mmefilaje kupatiwa yes?
Poa. Tumefeel poa sana juu si ndo wa kwanza. Mbona wengine wanalia?
Wengine wanafanya nini?
Wanalia.
Nani amelia? Umelia?
Yeah.
Kwa nini?
Hii ni first time yangu kushinda Talanta Mtaani.
Alafu unaona hapa mko na gift, mko na majani chai ya Sasini. Mmefilaje kuget hizo gifts?
Tumefeel poa.
Sasa leo chai ni kwenu, si ndio? Tukakunywa chai? Well, this is definitely Sasini Talanta Mtaani Show. Remember to let us know, interact with us on all our social media platforms. And as you do that, pia kumbuka kuweka hashtag pale Sasini Talanta Mtaani.
Talanta Mtaani.
Hello.
Hello,
Welcome to Talanta Mtaani Season 6. What's your name?
I'm Mickey Namu
And you have come to do what?
to rap.
Let's do it.
Yeah, people, big question mark. Ask yourself, who am I? Where I'm going to? What I'm doing? What I'm searching for? When I was in trouble, you didn't pick my calls. When I was struggling, you didn't talk at all. But now I have such it all. I just wanna fly like an airplane. Don't ever stand like flag post. I'm gonna do like Kiki Jackie Chan. I'm a dindle. I'm a pimple. If you wanna something confess for lit, never ever lose them. Never ever tell life. Life's like a movie. There's time of crying, time of mourning. At the end it will be happiness. Big dagger, teddy bear. I feel I'm dead.
Mickey Namu. Your name is Mickey Namu.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say no because I think you need to go and learn how to write properly. It's your writing that's wrong. You have the passion, but your writing is wrong. So I need you to go and write properly. Okay? By writing, I mean rap is not just about flowing. Okay? Rap, if you look at the biggest rappers, they're always saying something and they're always saying it in a way we want to sit down and listen. Okay? So that's what I need you to go and learn. Sawa? So it's a no from me.
For me, is unfortunately, it's a no.
Talanta Mtaani.
There is a God in heaven who hears all of our prayers. Yeah, there is a God in heaven who answers all of our prayers. Yeah, whenever we pray, He hears and He answers. Whenever
My dear, I'm going to have to stop you right there. Because if I do not, we will have to call an ambulance over here. You are about to choke. There is a God that answers all prayers. It's very calm. Where you're going? So what I think, as a singer, I think you have a lot of things to work on and you need to start from the basics. You're pitchy and your notes are not stable. So I need you to... Kuna kwaya, ile kanisa unaendaga? Nenda kwaya kabisa na umsikize huyo mwalimu kwa sana. Baada ya hapo, usiende kuimba praise and worship. Imba kwaya. Watakufunza basics, watakufunza how to model your voice. Mwalimu wa kwaya akisema uko sawa, nenda praise and worship sasa. All right?
Yeah, this is a tough competition. Talanta Mtaani. It's a lot of talent. Unfortunately, it's a no for me.
It's a no for me, but I took out the passion that you have for God, manze, when you blessed. By what Lisa said, from the basics. Sawa sawa, because nilikuwa nasikia unaimba na mapo. There is a God.
Diction.
No, we cannot do that here.
To choke.
As Lisa said, from the basics, thank you for coming today.
Talanta Mtaani.
This is definitely Sasini Talanta Mtaani Show, and there's a reason why we are now Sasini Talanta Mtaani Show, because we have a new sponsor on board, and right now I'm joined by the GM Sasini, Juan Benomolo. Mambo vipi?
Salama sana.
How's your day today? Because we're currently doing auditions for Nairobi region. How do you find the talents that are coming through?
I'm quite impressed, by the way, with what I've seen. It's talent from across the board. We have a lot of youth here, quite a number. There are some doing skits, there are some doing poems, there are quite a number singing. We have a lot of talent in this country. I'm quite impressed.
We're impressed as well. We didn't expect this much, this large turnout. Do you have a talent, if I should ask?
Well, I don't sing, but I dance.
Wow. So hopefully by the end of this interaction, maybe you can dance? Maybe?
At the next audition, I'll make sure.
That's a nice one. So, Sasini, going back to 1952 and up until now, what are some of the achievements so far?
Sasini has been big on export in tea and coffee. Sasini is also into macadamia and now very strongly into avocado. That's for the export market. For the local market in terms of retail and finished products, we've also been there with tea and coffee offerings. And now we've rebranded. As you see when you walk into your supermarkets, Naivas, Carrefour, we have beautiful packs that have now come up. And we want to grow into the next phase and want to expand our market share in the local retail market.
Actually, that's all about the deep taste, the deep roots and rich taste, and now the fresh new look. And also talk to us about, we are all about, the partnership that you're having is all about to encourage youth to get into agriculture.
There's this misconception that agriculture is about retired people, about people going back up country to settle down. Now, there's a lot of money that can be made out of tea and out of coffee and actually out of farming, including macadamia, including avocado. So we are trying to encourage the youth to look at farming from a different perspective. Look at it as a wage earner, look at it as a means of earning a living, and that is why there's that seamless connection we want between this project that we're doing, sponsorship of Talanta Mtaani, the youth, and also to make sure that we encourage the youth to try go into farming and look at agriculture as something that they can do permanently for life. Jobs are not there, we all know that. So it's a way that they look at self-employment also as an avenue, and agriculture definitely is one of the ways that they look at self-employment and sustainability.
So I'm sure the young people probably in the urban centers, they're wondering how do we go about farming in the cities, because when you think about farming, it's true, it's for them, people think about the rural areas. So how do we go about urban farming?
Well, you might be surprised that you could have a small piece of land and you could do much in terms of especially growing avocado. So it is something that they need to think outside the box, and you don't have to necessarily restrict yourself to having large tracts of land to go into farming. Yes.
So this is a conversation that is just beginning, that we're just kicking off with Sasini, and you as a young person, we want you to be part and parcel. So feel free to reach out to us, to Sasini, and you know what, you get to learn more about talent and definitely more about agriculture as well. And by extension, we could touch a little bit about climate change, because also that comes in handy when we get to talk about agriculture.
And also I'd like to encourage the youth who are here and those who are yet to come. We have quite a number of auditions still ongoing. We have this one. We're moving on to Kiambu and Thika, the next stage. From Kiambu, Thika, we'll move on to Machakos, eventually Kisumu, eventually Mombasa. So we're trying to encourage countrywide for a lot of the youth to come out and bring out their talent. And that way they may get enriched and go on to a program whereby they look at agriculture differently based on what they benefit from, what they can pick up from the show.
Thank you so much for your time, and I'm sure we'll have more conversations right here on the show.
Thank you so much, and I hope nyote mutasasinika na sisi.
Basi tuzidi kusasinika with some Sasini tea, Sasini coffee, and because it is proudly Kenyan and we are proud to buy Kenya and build Kenya. This is definitely Sasini Talanta Mtaani Show. See you after the break.
Talanta Mtaani.